Hi, my name is Najwa. I'm going to show you how to solve first question for part A. So the question is calculate the total interest Mustafa would earn for his daughter if he chose to invest with Bank Madani. So for this question, we need to use compound interest formula, which is S equal to P open bracket 1 plus I close bracket power of N. So for this question, we need to find S1 and S2 in order to calculate the total interest. So for the first 10 years, S1 equal to 5,500 on bracket 1 plus 13 over 800 power of 40. So the answer is 10,480.57. So for the next 8 years, we need to find the S2 by using the previous S. So the S2 equal to S1 open bracket 1 plus I power of N. So S2 equal to 10,480.57 open bracket 1 plus 1 over 40 power of 16. So the answer is 15,558.47. So to calculate the total interest, we need to use the formula I equal to S minus P. So I equal to 15,558.47 minus 5,500. So the total interest is 10,058.47. So for the next question, if Mustafa declined the offer from Bank Madani because his goal is to accumulate a minimum interest of 15,000 from an 18 years investment compounded quarterly, calculate the minimum acceptable interest rate he should select for the investment. So firstly, we need to find the S value by using S equal to P plus I. S equal to 5,500 plus 15,000. So the answer is 20,500. After that, we need to insert all the amount into the compound interest formula, and after we calculate all the amount, we will get the K value, which is 0.0388, and we need to multiply with 100, and the K value will be 7.38%.
Hi, I'm Ayuni and I'm going to answer for the part A, question 2. To answer this question, we need to use compound interest, which is S equal to P open bracket 1 plus I close bracket power of N. So for the first question, we need to compare the value of interest for both schemes. For the scheme A, where we need to find S, which future value equal 100,000, open bracket 1 plus 0.0745 divided by 4 close bracket power of 60. Then the answer will be 302,593 ringgit 68 sen. After that, we need to compare the future value that we get and interest, which is 302,593 ringgit 68 sen minus to 100,000. Then answer that we get is 202,593 ringgit 68 sen. Then for the scheme B, where we also need to find S, which is future value equal to 100,000 ringgit, open bracket 1 plus 0.08 divided to 3, close bracket power of 45. Then the answer will be 336,832 ringgit 91 sen. After that, we need to minus the future value and interest. So 336,832 ringgit 91 sen minus to 100,000 ringgit. So the answer is 236,832 ringgit 91 sen. So for the question 2, which scheme is better for adding as a borrower? Give your reason. Then we need to minus the scheme B and scheme A, and then we will get the answer 24,239 ringgit 23 sen. So the scheme The better scheme for adding is Scheme B, because Scheme B offers 34,239 ringgit 23 cents more than Scheme A.
So, hi everyone, I am Adriana Sophia. Today I am going to explain to you guys on how to solve the first question of the part B. So, the first question asks us to determine the total number of payments Fitri has to make. So, for this question, we are going to use the formula A equals to R, open bracket 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative n, close bracket, over I. So, we have to replace all the information above into the formula. And we got the answer is negative 0.7868400022 equals to 1.0025 to the power of negative n. So right now we don't know what is the amount of the negative n. So we are going to use the formula of log 10. So it will become log 10 0.7868400022 over log 10 1.0025 equals to negative n. So the answer we got n equals to 96 times. So for the second question, we need to find the additional amount that Fitri needs to pay for his monthly repayment, because in the question it states that he wants to settle the loan within 5 years only. So we are still going to use the same formula, which is A equals to R, open bracket 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative n, close bracket, over I. The difference is on the first question, we need to find the amount of the negative n, but on the second question, we need to find the amount of the R. So after replacing all the information that we have received from the question, the amount of R we get is equals to 449 ringgit 22 cents. But we need to minus the amount with 293 ringgit 24 cents. Only then we get the additional amount that Fitri needs to pay, which is 155 ringgit 98 cents.
Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Danish and today I will show you how to answer part B question 2. So, for the first Roman, we need to calculate the cash price of the bungalow. In order to calculate the cash price of the bungalow, we need to use the formula A equals to R in a bracket 1 minus, in a bracket again, 1 plus I, close the bracket, and then in the power of negative n, close the bracket, over I. So, let's put the figures together. It should be A equals to 1618.79, in a bracket 1 minus, in a bracket again, 1 plus I. The I should be 1 over 200, close the bracket, and the n in the power of n. So the n should be negative 360 over 1 over 200, which is the I. So close the bracket altogether, and you should get A equals to 270,060 cents. But we are not done yet. We need to plus the down payment which was given in the question, which is 30,000. So after we plus 30,000, the final answer should be 300,060 cents. For the second Roman, the question asks, if the buyer fails to pay for the first 4 monthly installments, how much should the buyer pay on the 5th payment to settle all the outstanding areas? So, in order to solve this question, we need to use the future value formula, which is S5 equals to R in a bracket 1 plus I in the power of n, 5, which is the monthly payment, the 5th payment, minus 1 over I. So, let's put the figures together. S5 equal to 1618.79 in a bracket 1 plus 1 over 200, close the bracket, with the power of 5. Why do we use 5 instead of the 360? Because the question asks for the 5th payment only, so we need to use the 5 lah. Minus 1 over 1 over 200. So the answer should be S5 equals to 8175.30. So that is the final answer. Thank you.